Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for the week of June 25th through July 1st, 2018. I have listed all tarot decks I'm using in the description box below, as well as links to various astrology that's happening right now, as it will be very helpful. So if you have not viewed those videos for your sign yet, go ahead and click the links for those if you are interested. So Capricorn, let's take a look and see what your energy level is this week with the Flames card, what you are focused on, what's going on for Capricorn. Ooh, so we have the Five of Flames here. So with this Capricorn, you could be feeling a bit conflicted this week about something. I mean, that's all about, that's what the Five of Flames is truly all about, is some sort of internal conflict or some sort of, you know, disagreement or not really seeing eye to eye with somebody else. But it's not, you know, vicious and ugly and mean. It's lighter than that. Also, with this, you could just feel like there's a lot of things trying to get your attention this week, and you are conflicted on where you really need to be putting your energy. It's like you might know, okay, I should be doing this, this, and this, but I really would rather be doing these things over here. So there's a confliction of doing what you're supposed to do opposed to what you want to do maybe. So let's pull more cards to get more information about this. So we'll pull a Major Arcana energy. All right, so we have Alchemy. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, some of you, just because this would be the Temperance card. So yeah, with this Capricorn, again, it's just, there's a kind of a push and pull going on for you this week, and you're trying to find the balance and the peace on both sides, your happiness, the happiness of others. Let's pull more tarot, though, to see exactly what this is speaking about. It's definitely, you've got to temper yourself. You've got to find the middle ground somewhere, somehow, some way. Or you're really trying to achieve something, and it's just like, do I do this? Do I do that? Should I listen to this advice, or should I listen to that advice? Or I really want to achieve this, but I've got to handle all these other things first, and I just don't like that. Hold on. It dropped. Okay, so we had two cards fly out. Both lovely cards, so we like that. Okay, so we had the Page of Wands come out. We had the Ace of Swords come out. We have the Hierophant. We have the World. And we have the Seven of Wands. So Capricorn, definitely many of you dealing with the fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or maybe even a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, but that energy is coming through very strong. There's movement, there's action in your life this week. There is success, okay? There's a completion of some kind. I feel like Capricorn has a lot going on, and we're not quite ready, or we're trying to force something to be completed. We're trying to force our status, our opinion, our way, what we want, or somebody is trying to force that upon you, all right? And I feel like it's more being forced upon you just because we have this Page of Wands here. This is somebody who is, you know, very pushy, very confident, maybe has a little bit of an ego going on, but they're also very attractive. They know what they want, and they're like, let's do this, let's go about it this way. That's how we will have success. And you are like, you know, I don't really feel like that's the way. Like, you have a whole different perspective and opinion of how things should go, how things should be. And I think, honestly, if between you and the fire sign, or you and whoever you're dealing with, you might actually have a better perspective or a better idea or a better solution this week, okay? Because this is would represent Taurus, and you are fellow earth energies, so to me this would be speaking to your energy more. Or if there is a Taurus involved in this whole situation, they have sound advice, a good solution. Now, what I'm talking about here could be playing out in any area of your life. This is a general reading, so you have to apply it where it fits, or, you know, if it doesn't fit at all, don't try to make it fit. But what I'm seeing here is definitely like a confliction of ideas, but ultimately with the Seven of Wands, I feel like everything works out very well and you achieve what you have set out to achieve, okay? Because this is alchemy. So in the Seven of Wands is like an elevation of energy. So you are achieving something. Just don't try to force it before it's time, okay? Or if it's something is ending and completing before you were ready for it, even if it's something really good, just flow with it and let it happen. There's an elevation to your energy, to your status, to your life, somehow, some way this week. We are the alchemist, all right? So Capricorn, let's pull a card to see what the outcome of your week is overall. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. So we have the butterfly here. This is definitely some change, some transition taking place, as we've already discussed, but this is, again, positive. You are achieving something that you have set yourself to have happen this week. It is happening. Again, there's an elevation of status for you in some area of your life this week, and there's a lot of movement and energy and action because we have two wands here. And so that's fire, that's movement, right? And then we have the success, but success comes from clarity and understanding and letting things happen in their own time, okay? Not pushing an agenda, not allowing an agenda to be pushed upon you. It's just like that natural flow. But with this confliction happening, again, it's either somebody's trying to force you or you're trying to force somebody or a situation, and that's not going to serve anything. So if that's you doing that, you're better off just saying, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go with how the energy flows. And again, you know, even though you might have the better idea and the better way, figure out how you can successfully communicate that, and maybe allow the other person to think it was their idea, okay, to get them on board with you, if that's what you need to do. Just however you can flow, the path of least resistance is the best course of action for you guys, because Capricorn, there is success here, but it comes through flow and working with others and communicating with others. It's like success, elevation of you, and you're getting exactly what you wanted, what you set out to achieve. So let's pull you some advice for the week. I don't know, somehow, some way, Capricorn, you are turning into the butterfly this week. Things are just working out. Other than this, like, weird conflict of your energy, that's the only thing that's odd to me about this reading, is there's like this confliction inside of you about something, and the rest of the week, like, everything looks pretty good, and it just might be a difference of opinion or ideas about something that you're involved with another person. And again, I feel the more you can flow and maybe, I don't want to say manipulate other people, but the more you make them, because this energy is like very me, okay, whoever this person is, and they've got to feel in charge, and they've got to feel like it's their idea and their way, and in doing so, it's like that's the flow is, but you are still getting your way by going about it that way, if that makes sense. you just pay attention to who you're dealing with. Play your cards based upon their personality is a very good way to express that. And, you know, even if you're like, oh my God, they're so on my nerves, I can't even, play your cards to their personality and you will win, okay? So, and that might be what this conflict is about. You're like, ugh, I don't know if I could do that. Okay, look at this. Yep, balance. I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. So, Capricorn, with this as your overall energy for advice, this is saying that where you need to flow, you need to flow. Where you need to assert yourself and draw a boundary is where you need to assert yourself and draw a boundary. Most people feel like their anger, you know, or their darkness within that comes out when they're incredibly mad or triggered or whatever is horrible. You know, it's really on how you project and utilize that energy. But, you know, our darkness is our fight or flight, is our courage, is our bravery. And so we need both aspects of ourselves, the goodness and the darkness, however you want to view it, in depending on, you know, various situations. So this is exactly what I just told you. Capricorn, play your cards based on the personality that you're dealing with this week, and that is how you win. That is how you prevail, is really by flowing with somebody else's energy, not being their doormat, but observing, understanding. Therefore, you know how to push the buttons. You know how to work with them to achieve, you know, success, because that's what we ultimately want. And so this might be where, you know, just as an example, nobody in the office can stand this person. You have to work with them this week. And if you just play your cards right, it's like that will bring success, and people will be like, oh my God, how did you handle that? How did you get that to happen? You're a rock star, Capricorn, and it's, you know, all about you setting aside your ego and your pride to play your hand to win, okay? And you will. So, very interesting reading, Capricorn. You guys will have to let me know. And on that note, I am wishing you all a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care.